Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report. Yesterday, I mentioned Nifty closed Doji pattern and I said it is a calm before storm. And today, you have seen how the storm was. Asian markets were slightly negative today when we opened, and that is why in the pre market, SGX Nifty was showing 14,700. But whereas our pre-market was indicating almost 100 point higher. And some people could be having some idea about the uncertainty being over from the Supreme Court rule. From the beginning, we were outperforming the Asian market, and particularly Reliance Industries was doing well. That was the first indication for the positive market. And Bank Nifty, as usual, highly volatile, and the Supreme Court ruling came, and I really do not know what is there in that ruling. The Supreme Court did not interfere in anything, but they just said that depositors have to be paid interest, whereas the borrowers, the interest on interest has to be waived. In fact, interest on interest has already been waived for loans up to 2 crore, but now the question is for the loans above 2 crore. So if you look at it very carefully, this is actually negative for banks because the interest on interest has to be paid to the depositors, but interest on interest should not be charged from the borrowers, and even for big borrowers. But now the question is, who is going to bear that cost? Government or banks? So that is not clear, and Supreme Court did not say anything about it. Assuming that the government is not going to do anything, the banks will have to bear the burden. But the Bank Nifty shot up today. So that is why people always say markets are irrational. And if you have to find a reason, you can find a reason something like this. Markets can take positive things. Market can take negative things, but market cannot take uncertainties. So today the uncertainty surrounding interest on interest is over, and we can say that is one possible reason. And HDFC Bank short covering happened, and in fact HDFC Bank has become one among the top 5 performers today. So that is also one of the reasons why Bank Nifty has done extremely well. Nifty almost touched 14,900 and then corrected a bit. European markets opened, they were slightly lower. The Dow futures, US futures are also mixed. A Dow future in negative and Nasdaq future positive slightly. But Indian market is like actor Rajinikanth. So our route is a separate route. Most of the time, we may open by following the global cues, but our route will be different. So anyway, we have underperformed for the last few days, and if you look at US markets, they are at all-time high, but we are far away from all-time high. Particularly the Bank Nifty, we are more than 2,500 points away from all-time high. RBI decided to cancel one of its bond purchases, and that is because they were not getting favorable interest rate, and that has some positive effect on PSU banks, and today the PSU banks were also up. Overall, yesterday the markets were down because of banks, and today overall the markets are up because of banks. And of course, Reliance also contributed. So we have 2 more trading sessions, and let us see whether we will be able to reclaim 15K. And if Nifty closes around 15.1, then we can say it will be a monthly Doji pattern, because February expiry was around 15,100, and after 5 months and after shooting up 50% from 10,800 level from September expiry, March is the first expiry where Nifty is likely to close in red. So going by the global cues and other things, in the next 2 days, moving nearly 300 points is going to be very, very difficult to close monthly in green. So anyway, we will see tomorrow morning how the global cues, and I checked the institutional data. Both FIAs and DIAs were net sellers, but FIAs sold just for 100 crore and DIAs about 500 crore. So considering the volatility of the market, and these figures are not very big, they are very small, we can just ignore. And if everything goes well, tomorrow we should be looking for today's high 14,900. There are two things. Number one, in US the VIX fell 10% nearly yesterday, but in India, despite higher markets today, the India VIX is also higher. So that is one thing. So that I can say it is a slightly negative. But slightly positive is that for the last 2 days, the markets are not breaking the lower lows. In fact, today it is higher high and higher low. So usually this is considered to be a trending market. So let us see how far this trend continues, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.